Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Dalia, and we're once again back on my Spring Island Honey Oats doing another speed build. I'm so excited for this one today, and I can't wait to get started. So let's go check out where we're going to be decorating for today. So as you saw from my last video, if you haven't checked it out, I built this little villager neighborhood right in front of my plaza. So today, as you can tell by the title of the video, we're going to be creating a transition area from where I left off in my last video. We're going to be going all the way around here and behind my plaza. Let's see how far we decorate today with like behind the plaza, but anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, feel free to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos I make. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm just really excited for this video. I don't know. I'm really excited for this build. I have this idea envisioned in my head, you know, of like how I want it to look. And if you saw my last video, you would have seen that I basically left my path just kind of stop randomly because I didn't know what I was gonna do here. And then I was thinking about it. I'm like, what if we continue the path along where I've like made this little river? This river was not in my last video. I kind of just like kept like adding to the little path of it until like I ended up with something. I do change it. It actually becomes much more prominent. You'll see what later on, but right now I'm just creating this little layout of where the cliffs are going to be. If you saw any of my previous videos, you would know that I'm not upgrading Blather's tent. So where Blather's tent is now, that is where it is officially going to be forever on this island. So my idea is to completely block off Blather's tent so you cannot see it from my plaza. As you can see, I'm building up the cliffs here now, and yeah, basically I didn't realize you can basically see Blather's tent right from the plaza, and I didn't realize that. I thought it was far enough away when I placed it down, but I've always wanted to do like a cute little, like, how do I describe this? Kind of like a sunken excavation area for Blather. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing. I don't decorate that in this video, but like if you're trying to figure out like what Blather's tent is doing there, that is what's going on. So I'm just finishing the layout of this very big cliff. It took me like an hour to terraform all this because I kept like adding more and changing my mind, and like, you know, I love the concept and the idea of terraforming, but then you actually get to the terraforming and it's very exhausting. So I'm just going to quickly fill this in, and this is what it looks like after a long time of terraforming. And I'm just adding a little bit more, and Pearl and Kat were having a little conversation. I love decorating in areas where villagers hang out because you get to like experience cute little moments like this with them. The only downside is that they get in the way of terraforming, as you will see in a moment when Kat gets in the way of me water terraforming. But I love my little cat villagers. They're not staying permanently on this island, I don't think, but I love them. They're so cute. They're actually the two villagers whose houses I decorated in the last video. I did customize their houses, so their house exteriors do look different, but yeah, they're little neighbors, which is why they're like in the plaza the most often, because their houses are the closest. Anyway, yeah, so this area here I decided would be really cute to do like a cute little fishing spot. Because villagers hang out in the plaza so often, I thought it would be really cute to have like an area like right next to the plaza where they could fish. So I'm just creating a little pond. Originally this was just going to be like a tiny river, but now that I have all these cliffs surrounding the area, I figured like making a small little fishing spot and then having some like, see, look at Cat getting away. Having some waterfalls would be really cute. Okay, Cat, I absolutely love you, but you have to move. Okay, anyway. I fiddle with this a lot. I think I just cut too. Okay, Cat, you're just being ridiculous now. Okay, I think this is okay. Let's just fix this little area right here. And Cat's officially sitting down, so we can no longer terraform. So I just quickly jumped to the second cliff to build up a cliff for a little waterfall. This is like the perfect place to have the waterfall because it'll permanently block any view of Blather's tent, which is like basically why I built up these cliffs in the first place. And the faraway view of the waterfalls from like later on in the build, like when I do a lot of perspective checking in this video, which I'm trying to get better at doing, where you basically just like run and check out how your build looks from far away using like your camera. So like the way that, like, look how this looks. And then later when I add like trees and furniture and stuff, it looks so good. Oh, did I mention I have a new villager? So I went villager hunting again without you guys. Aww. And I found another dreamy for this island. So this is now the third one. I found Tad and Henry, and now I found Bones. So yeah, Bones is permanently staying on this island. He is one of the dreamies I wanted for this island, and now I still have to try to figure out whether or not I want to keep Tad or Henry, because I'm only going to keep one of them. Yeah, anyway, I put in that incline, which I don't know why I did. I'm still trying to decide if I want to keep it. But yeah, that incline is there for the remainder of the video. Yeah, anyway, I'm just creating the path. This is that transition area that I talked about at the beginning of the video. I promised I was going to get this to decorating it at some point. And this is the dirt pathing I'm using around my whole island. You've seen it already in previous videos, so in love with it. It's perfect. It's created by Voice Crossing here on YouTube and on Twitter and Instagram. I will leave their custom design code in the description. I promise my video with all my custom designs for this island that I have so far is coming soon. It'll probably be, if not the next video, but then the video after that. I'm just compiling a few more. So yeah. Anyway, then after placing that pathing down, I started placing down some trees. I wanted this cliff just decorated and out of the way. I did make a cliff tree using another tree, but I actually ended up moving it because they're on the same line and it bugged me.
I already told you. The girls that get it, get it. The girls that don't.
I'm trying to use a lot more cliff trees on this island than I have used in like my past islands, just because cliff trees look so natural and authentic, and I just want this island to be very overgrown, very natural and authentic, with like the overgrown weeds and stuff. Like, you see the vibe I'm going with this island, with like the wheat fields and like the flowers and everything. It's just very, very overgrown and lush, like early times of spring. And I don't know, I feel like trees on like the edges of cliffs just add to that illusion. And these little baby trees are like particularly adorable, and they look like little like shrubs. So I quickly time traveled and just grew all my trees to the level that I wanted them to be. I still have to fix that cliff tree, which I will do in a second, but you can see that the area is starting to come together. And I'm glad I put the trees down first, because now it gave me an idea of what I could place in the spaces in between. So for this transition area, I do have a couple of small little baby builds. This first one is a little farm. And then here I'm going to be placing a little picnic area. Like I said, this island is going to have so many picnic areas, and I'm just so excited to decorate with all the new 2.0 items, especially like the food items and things. And I have so many like picnic blankets downloaded that I'm just so excited to use. I've even downloaded a few more for this build. But yeah, I'm just loving them. I think they're so cute. And I'm just extending this cliff out because I decided I want there to be fencing right here, because this is where the lookout area for Blathers' tent is going to be. So for this little garden farm area, I'm going to do potatoes and wheat. I don't know why I decided to do potatoes and wheat. I just kind of grabbed them out of my inventory, and so far I've only done farms on this island, or little gardens with like one crop, so I decided to like mix and match, and like the colors are the same, so it just like, I don't know, made sense. And then I'm putting a little like, I don't know, garden shed here using the storefronts. And originally I do place a curtain partition in the middle. I do end up changing this by the end to a greenhouse, but it's cute anyway. Like, that's adorable. And then I wanted there to be a little sitting area, so I used a ranch chair, and then, I don't know, I'm just placing down items that you would like have around a storage shed. You know, like, it's like all filler space. It's filler space. And then I use a scarecrow, which are so cute. And yeah, I basically add and remove items from this build basically throughout the whole video, so you'll see the items change. Anyway, yeah. Then I'm placing that fencing down that we talked about, and I think I like the log fencing there. It's tall enough that it's kind of like a rail to prevent people from like falling over, you know what I mean? And then I put a little cute sitting area with the little rooster cookie. And I thought this would be a cute little like reading area. I don't know. It looks so cute. I love it. I love it so much. And then here I just decided to extend the cliff. And this will be another area I'll be building like later on. So I'm just putting the pathing down there. Once again, I am incapable of like finishing a build without having like a path like just cut off. I think every single one of my videos have just had cut off pathing, like to be continued areas. So I'm just placing down some fencing. I'm really utilizing fencing on this island, especially different variations of fencing. I think I use like 3 or 4 different variations of fencing in this build, which I really like, because usually I do use fencing in a lot of my old videos, like in a lot of my old builds, my old islands, but like this one in particular, I'm using tons of different types of fencing together, which I really like. And then I started placing the wind. Like, look how good these looks. Look how good these looks. Wow, I can't speak anymore today. I started putting these wind, what are they called? These wind things down, and then I was trying to place the wheat field down, and it wasn't working. Why did I step forward? I'll never understand.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Anyway, I placed it down properly. It's called a windmill. That's the word I was trying to look for about like 10 seconds there. It's called a windmill. Can we talk about how good the windmills look on cliffs? Like, I'm in love. And also, I placed down a bunch of vines, and I realized that you can't place down like flowers or weeds or anything where a vine is if there's no like additional space underneath it. Like, that takes up like 1 tile or half a tile, which prevents you from placing items down. It's so annoying. So this area here, I decided to make a little scrapbooking area because I found the scrapbook in my inventory and I thought it would look super cute. And then I put some cookies down, so like it's like a little like crafting, I don't know, it's just so cute. I love the scrapbook. I haven't decorated with it yet, and it's so cute. And then I placed that destination signpost, which is the reason why I originally made that cliff extend out to the left, because I wanted to put a signpost there. And I'm like, okay, well, there has to be like a dip in the path for there to be a signpost. So yeah, that's why I added the other path. But I don't know, I think it looks good. And I'm getting off topic, and I'm basically just decorating the area with like trees and flowers and stuff. And Henry was talking to me. I don't know, I'm just rambling at this point. Henry was hanging out in the area, and he gave me a reaction, which I really appreciate. I think he gave me the smirking reaction. Yeah, he did. He's so cute. And he was getting in the way of my build, and I got stuck. So I had to like go around the stump. And then when I looked away for a second, I went back to the area, and he's sitting down in the spot that I left for like the overlook, which you'll see in like a second. But yeah, I'm putting that pop of color with the blue with that little scooter. Look at Henry. Look at Henry. Look at him. He looks so cute. He looks so cute. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm just trying to finish this particular like area, and I'm trying to add pops of blue and other colors, because the color scheme for this island is blue, yellow, green, white. So trying to decorate with blue, I've discovered, is really challenging because there's not a lot of blue items. At least not a lot of blue items that I really want to decorate with. Hence, like, I put down the scooter and the little kids tent. But like, the main pops of blue are coming from the flowers that I'm decorating with. But overall, I really like the way that this area turned out. I think the flow of the transition area really works, and like, I love the little baby builds I made in the area. I don't know. So at this point, I'm just placing down flowers. I thought I would honestly be finished with this build after making this transition area, but I ultimately decided to decorate the spot next to the plaza where the fishing spot is, because I didn't actually decorate that area yet. And then I do also decorate that area behind my plaza on the right hand side, where I put that incline in at the beginning. Once again, I can tell you, I don't know if that incline is going to be staying there. I really like the incline there, but at the same time, I don't know if I want it to be a second tier area that continues off, or if I just want it to be like a build behind the plaza that I place there for like height, because I do place like some trees and stuff there. So I'm just quickly putting down a pathing. I also haven't decided if I'm going to keep this little like walkway towards Blather's tent or not. This was originally supposed to be just one giant cliff, and then I just decided to create a little walkway instead. I also decorated a little fishing spot on the left side of the pond, but I forgot to record it, so I apologize for that. So at this point, I was just creating some cliff trees for this build here. Thankfully, I have that incline, so I was able to like run around and didn't have to constantly use my ladder. So I just created that little cliff tree, and then I create another one using a cedar tree as well. Like these, I love the vines, but they get in the way, you know? Like they just, I don't know. It's a little annoying. Or not with a cedar tree, with a pine tree. My apologies. I don't even know what I'm saying. You guys really seem to enjoy these rambly videos as opposed to me just putting music and then me decorating. So I've tried to make all my videos for this new island so far like just full chatty videos, but I don't know what to talk about. So let me know what topics of conversation you would like me to introduce to videos. Because I would love some help. I'm good at rambling, but I'm not good at coming up with ideas of conversation. So as you can see, I just put the windmills and tons of trees on that second area, and then I'm basically just copying what I did on the cliffs on the left side where the waterfall is, and I'm just filling the area with wheat fields and shrubs and tons of flowers. Are you really proud of me? I actually remembered to use shrubs in this video, like it wasn't like an afterthought. Shrubs are always like afterthoughts in videos for me, but I actually used them and decorated throughout like the whole build using different bushes, which I think looks so good using different types of bushes because the leaves look different on the shrubs depending on the time of year. I don't know, I think it looks so good, and all the area just looks so overgrown and lush, which like I'm obsessed with. I don't know, it looks so good. I just quickly placed the dirt path underneath the windmills, and then we were officially finished. I did do some last minute like changes here or there to add some few things, but we are officially wrapped up with today's video. So without further ado, let's go check out the final walkthrough. I am so excited to show you guys. Alright, that officially wraps up today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. I also hope that you guys enjoyed that little montage of my villagers. I got so many cute clips of them just chilling in the plaza area. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like on the video and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos that I make. I'm so excited to continue decorating this island with you, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!